What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'm going my WWE Smackdown review and highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please full watch the video before you connect with me the right way. Turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video or go live on YouTube Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord and Threads down below in the description. Now let's get started. Now Smackdown was a decent show, and that's all I gotta say. Smackdown was live from Alberta, Canada. Commentators were Michael Cole, Corey Grace, and Cameron Patrick. It says WWE Smackdown kicks off with Charlotte Flair making her way to the ring for her match. We see clips of the WWE Women's Champion match from SummerSlam, and Io Sky becoming the new champion. Asuka makes her way down to the ring for the opening match. So we get Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. This was a decent match. Asuka starts the match with right hands, but Charlotte Flair with forearms. Charlotte Flair with a running shoulder tackle knocks Asuka down. Charlotte Flair runs to the ropes, but Asuka with a drop kick. Asuka with kicks, but Charlotte Flair trips her up, and Charlotte Flair hits her with a big boot. Charlotte Flair goes to the top rope, but Asuka gets to her feet and throws Charlotte Flair off the top rope. Asuka on the second rope, and she hits Charlotte Flair with a drop kick, followed by a running kick to the face. Asuka goes for the cover, but Charlotte Flair kicks out. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, Charlotte Flair lands a crossbody off the top rope. Asuka to her feet, and Charlotte Flair with chops to the chest. She goes for the cover, but Asuka kicks out. Asuka gets to her feet as Charlotte Flair runs to the ropes and hits her with a spear. Charlotte Flair goes for the figure 4-8, but out comes damage control. That distracts Charlotte Flair as Asuka works her up for the cover, but Charlotte Flair kicks out. Both women to their feet, and Charlotte Flair hits Asuka with a big boot. Bayley gets on the ring apron as Charlotte Flair goes to knock her down, but Bayley jumps off. Asuka hits Charlotte Flair with the double knees. Both women get back up, and Io Sky with a drop kick off the top rope onto both women as the referee calls for the bell. The winner of the match, no contest. Bayley and Io Sky beat up Charlotte Flair and Asuka after the match. The match was decent, but the outcome, it didn't really make sense. So we go to commercial break. Kayla is backstage with Santos Escobar. He tells her he was one word to describe what he is feeling, and that is confident. Excuse me. He says it starts tonight as he takes on Austin Theory, attack him and slam him into the equipment in the back as the visuals breaks it up. Theory slams a piece of equipment onto Santos Escobar's leg. So we go to commercial break. Excuse me. Santos Escobar is backstage with WWE doctors, and he has ice on his left knee, and he is in pain. So we get AJ Styles coming by Mia Yim versus Karrion Kross. Now this match right here, this was solid match. The bell rings. We are on the way. AJ Styles with a drop kick, followed by a backbreaker. Backbreaker. Karrion Kross gets up and AJ Styles to the ropes, but Karrion Kross with a back body drop. Karrion Kross throws AJ Styles across the ring. Karrion Kross throws AJ Styles viciously face first into the turnbuckle. Karrion Kross places AJ Styles on the top rope and goes for a suplex, but AJ Styles slides under and trips Karrion Kross down. AJ Styles clotheslines Karrion Kross to the outside of the ring. AJ Styles gets on the ring apron and goes for a knee to the face, but Karrion Kross grabs him and hits him with a Death Valley drop onto an announcer table. So we go to commercial break. Excuse me. Back from commercial, and AJ Styles with a forearm in the corner. AJ Styles on the ring apron. He goes with a phenomenal form, but Karen Cross gets him in a cross jacket. But AJ Styles bounces off the ropes and gets into a cover. Gets into a cover, but Karen Cross kicks out. Karen Cross has him in the cross jacket. AJ Styles begins to fade, but AJ Styles gets to his feet and runs into runs into the turnbuckle, which breaks it up. AJ Styles lifts Karen Cross up but slams him onto the mat. He goes for the cover, but excuse me. He goes for the cover, but Karen Cross kicks out. AJ Styles with kicks to the head. He jumps off the top rope and lands the 450 splash. He goes for the cover, but Scarlett plays Karen Cross' leg on the ropes, and that breaks up the cover. Miriam runs after Scarlett, but Scarlett moves out of the way, and Miriam runs into the ring post. Karen Cross with a suplex onto AJ. Excuse me. He goes for a clothesline. AJ Styles moves, and he kicks Karen Cross in the face. He goes for the Styles Clash, but Scarlett gets on the ring apron and distracts him. Excuse me. Miriam trips Scarlett down and throws her onto the announcer table. AJ Styles hits Karen Cross with the overhead kick, followed by the Styles Clash. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, AJ Styles. And that match was that was a solid match. Okay. Excuse me. We see clips of Cody Rhodes against Brock Lesnar from SummerSlam. Edge meets the kids and he comes down to the ring to a loud pop from the crowd. Okay. Commercial break. Kathy Kelly is backstage and then comes Austin Theory. He says he is upset he might not get to defend his title. And comes Ray, who tells Theory that Escobar will make it out there as Theory mocks him. Theory mocks him and says good because he was concerned. This was a pretty good promo by Edge. Okay. Edge is in the ring and he says he was not advertised. He got his 25-year anniversary in the WWE next week in Toronto, but he saw Calgary was on the list. On the list a week before. Excuse me. And it has been too long since they have all seen each other. He says next week in Toronto he will have a match against a man he never faced one-on-one before. Excuse me. And that man is Sheamus. Ed says that he have a lot of history together. Sheamus is the reason Edge is still standing in the ring. He says Sheamus is the guy who lit the fire and made him realize he can do this again after his retirement. Excuse me. Edge says Sheamus called him and got him on his YouTube channel to work out. He says the light bulb lit in his head doing their workout, and he thought maybe he can't do the only thing he is supposed to do it again. The 2020 Royal Rumble is coming up, and he called Sheamus. He had to know if he was ready, and Sheamus went to Edge House, and he became part of Edge House, and he became part of his extended family. And then got in the ring every day and kicked the crap out of each other. Excuse me. He realized after that he was ready, and now he is standing in the Calgary to prove it. He introduced the Brawling Brutes and Sheamus to the ring. The Brawling Brutes get in the ring, and Sheamus says Edge mentioned their workout on YouTube, and he has that video saved. We see clips of their workout with the two of them biking and Edge falling. Edge says he has something in his back pocket too. We see a picture of both of them on bicycles with Sheamus on Edge's daughter's bicycle. Sheamus laughs. Sheamus laughs and tells Edge this is his platform, but he wants to get serious. Sheamus says in 2004 he was at the crossroad if he was going to work for his dream of being in the WWE or not. And he was in Ireland, and WWE were coming to town. He said, excuse me, he said he went to speak to the talent, and they all gave him the cold shoulder. Everyone except for Edge. Sheamus says Edge did not have to give him any time, but Edge gave him his time and gave him the best advice he ever heard and brought him a pint of genius. Okay, he says where he come from, that's a big deal. And right there, he knew Edge was a world class act. The fact that they never wrestled together is as Aston Shine. Aston Shine. Okay. Sheamus says the truth of the matter excuse me. Sheamus says the truth of the matter is that without their conversation, he would not be standing in the ring. Excuse me. Edge says he appreciates that, but all of that being said, next week in his hometown, two veterans slap the crap out of each other, and after they can even have a drink, the fans check yes. Sheamus says he has a deal as they shake hands. Sheamus tells Edge he just hoped he didn't make a mistake as Edge music hits. We see a clip of the Slim Jim Battle Royal SummerSlam with LA Knight getting the win. We cut to a clip of Raw and the fight between LA Knight and The Miz. LA Knight's music hits and he gets a loud pop from the crowd. So we go to commercial break. So we get LA Knight versus Top Dog, accompanied by Hero. This match was squash. The bell rings, we are on the way. LA Knight runs the ropes and his leg is dragged by Ashante, and Top Dollar knocks him down. Top Dollar distracts the referee, and Ashante hits LA Knight with a right hand. Top Dollar lifts LA Knight up, but LA Knight lands on his feet. Right hands by LA Knight, and he lands a bulldog off the second rope. Ashante gets on the ring apron, but LA Knight knocks him down. LA Knight with a jumping elbow onto Top Dollar. He hits him with a blunt force trauma. LA Knight goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, LA Knight. This was a squash match. Excuse me. He gets on the microphone after the match and says he doesn't matter if it is on Raw or SmackDown if you call yourself also Uncle Phil. But at the end of the day, you will know what name it is with everyone saying LA Knight. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me. Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio are backstage and comes out of Pierce and Escobar tells him he is ready to go. Okay. Commercial break. The Street Profits and Bobby Lashley are sitting I'm sorry. The Street Profits and Bobby Lashley are sitting having a drinks. Bobby Lashley says tonight is a celebration of new partnership and new opportunities. Excuse me. He says he sees a lot of talent between them, but last week, how did that feel? Dawkins says it felt great, especially in suits. Ford says it feels like their job is not finished. Lashley says gold is all there for them to take. Ford tells them the sky's the limit. Lashley says SmackDown is ready for a new team to run the place. Okay, let's move on. Santos Escobar is walking down to the ring and Theory attacks him from behind. Theory gets in the ring as the LWO and WWE officials check up on Escobar. Theory says Escobar is too weak and he asks the referee to come down and raise the greatest of all time saying, Anna Pierce announced Rey Mysterio against Theory for the United States Championship. Commercial break. So we get the WWE United States Championship match. Austin Theory versus Rey Mysterio. And this match was quick. Quick match. Back from commercial, and the match is already underway. Rey Mysterio with a crossbody off the second rope. He goes for a cover, but Austin Theory kicks out. Rey climbs the second rope, but Theory gets Rey on his shoulders. Rey with right hands, and he slammed Theory into the turnbuckle. He goes for the cover, but Theory kicks out. Both men get to their feet. Austin Theory with a kick to the face. He lifts Rey up on his shoulders, but Rey lands on his feet and he kicks Theory with a kick to the side of the head. Rey gets him down on the second rope. He goes for the 619, but Theory catches him. He excuse me. He places Rey on his shoulders, but Theory is in pain. Rey trips him up on the second rope and he hits him with the 619. He hits him with the 619 followed by a splash off the top rope. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. He gets a pin. The winner and your new United States champion, Rey Mysterio. And thank God Austin Theory is not the United States Championship no more. Thank God that Rey Mysterio took the title off of Rey. Thank God that Rey Mysterio took the title off of Austin Theory. Thank God it's over. Rey Mysterio walk up the ramp with LWO standing and they all celebrate together. Okay, commercial break. Roman Reigns' music hits, and now he comes with Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa. This segment was okay. This was okay segment. Okay, Roman Reigns stands in the middle of the ring and looks at the crowd. He tells the crowd and Calgary to acknowledge him. Roman Reigns asks Paul Heyman where is Jimmy is at, and Paul Heyman tells him he doesn't know. Roman Reigns asks if he has seen him or talked to him. Paul Heyman tells him he hasn't seen him. He spoke to him this morning and Jimmy was salty with him. Okay, we cut and see Jimmy at ringside wearing all black. They turn around sorry. They turn around and all eyes are on Jimmy. The crowd it's where it's on. It says Jimmy is it's at Paul Heyman tells him he doesn't know. Roman Reigns asks if he has seen him or talked to him. Excuse me. Paul Heyman tells him he hasn't seen him. He spoke to him this morning and Jimmy was salty with him. We cut and see Jimmy at ringside wearing all black. They turn around and all eyes are on Jimmy with the crowd booing him. Jimmy gets in the ring, apron in the ring. The fans chanting, "You sold out." Excuse me. He tells Jimmy not to worry about the fans and how they mean nothing. Roman Reigns laughs and says to be real about it. Roman Reigns owes him one. He tells Jimmy to name it. Name his price. Whatever he wants is done. If he wants a new car, done. A boat, a yacht, done. A jet, done. Jimmy says he wants nothing from Roman, and what he did at SummerSlam had nothing to do with Roman Reigns. Looks confused and tells Jimmy he must be confused. He knows who he is. He can make he can make anything happen. He wants power position. The new right hand man, main event, Jimmy Uso. They can make it happen. Jay Music. Excuse me. Jay Uso music hits, and now he comes. He gets in the ring and goes face to face with Jimmy Uso. He grabs the microphone from Roman Reigns as Roman Reigns Solo and Paul Heyman are in the corner. Jay Uso says he is about to throw 37 years down the drain right now. If he doesn't tell him why he did it. Jimmy Uso tells Jay he did what he did because he loves him. We see Roman Reigns laughing in the corner. Jimmy Uso says he did it because he was afraid to lose him. That part did not make any sense. That part right there did not make any sense. if he would have beaten Roman Reigns, he would have become the tribal chief. And then what happens to the Usos? Not only he will have become the tribal chief, but he would have gotten power that would have made him, like Roman Reigns, corrupted. He says Roman is corrupted. He has been playing them. He will never be able to live if he saw him becoming and and egotistical, lying. You know what? Like Roman Reigns, the fans chant. You know what? Roman Reigns smirks in the corner. He tells Jay he was afraid that Jay was going to leave. If he doesn't believe him, if he doesn't, he wants to speak with him. Fine, but it's because he loves him, and and if he wants to kick his face off, 37 years of pain to do it. Roman Reigns is in the ring, it's in the corner, and he is telling Jey Uso to kick him. Jey Uso shakes his head and turns his back on Jimmy Uso. Roman Reigns stands in the corner as Jimmy Uso leaves the ring. Roman Reigns begins to laugh. He says if there wasn't a perfect time for an I told you so. He told Jey Uso that he is a hothead. He thinks with his emotions. Tonight isn't about him and his brother. This night is about one thing. It's been like this for 3 years. He tells Jey Uso to acknowledge him, and Jey Uso super kicks Roman Reigns in the face. So Sikoa attacks Jey Uso. He goes for the Samoan spike, but Jey Uso ducks and hits him with a super kick. Roman Reigns hits Jey Uso with the Superman punch. Roman Reigns goes for a spear, but Jey Uso hits him with a super kick and a spear. And Jey Uso grabs a microphone and tells Jimmy to hold on. He calls Jimmy back as they go to hug. Jey Uso hits him with a super kick. Jey Uso at the Jey Uso look at the camera and says he is out of the bloodline, out of SmackDown, and out of WWE. He jumps the barricade and leaves as SmackDown goes off the air. Now that was that promo itself was okay, but the outcome the promo was okay, and I'm just gonna say this right now. Myself, Showstopper TV, Matt Mooney, and Kendrick. Jey Uso is not leaving WWE. He's not quitting. Rakishi's gonna find a way to bring back Jey Uso. Rakishi's going to talk to Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. But I'm not falling for it. So let me say this again. Me, myself, Kendrick, Showstopper TV, and Matt Mooney. We the only four. We're not falling for it. Jey Uso is not quitting WWE. He's not leaving WWE, and that's all I gotta say from here. But anyway, WWE Smackdown was a decent show, and that's all I gotta say from here. But anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please watch the video before you connect with me the right way. Turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video or go live on YouTube Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and Discord and threads down below in the description. And I will see you guys tomorrow on Twitch at 5 o'clock Eastern Time to play AEW Fight Forever on Twitch. This your boy, Bigboyfactsjonnytv. Have a great weekend. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang.